Every AI model has a knowledge cutoff. At some point, training stopped. Everything after that date, the model just doesn't know. RAG is how you fix that without retraining a single thing. My name is Lucas and this is the AI Agent series. This is already part 5. Let's dive in. Here's a practical problem. You want an AI to answer questions about your internal documentation, your support tickets, your product manual, something that doesn't exist on the internet. How do you do that without fine-tuning a model which takes weeks and costs money? There's an architecture for that, and by the end of this video you'll understand exactly how it works. RAG, short for Retrieval Augmented Generation, is a technique where relevant information is retrieved from an external source and injected into the AI's context before it generates a response. The model doesn't need to know the answer, it needs to be given the right page to read before actually answering. Think of an open book exam. A student doesn't need to memorize everything, they can look it up. But they need to know which book to open, which page to turn to, which paragraph is relevant. Then they write the answer based on what they found. RAG works the same way. The AI is the student, your documents are the books. The retrieval system finds the right page. Here's the pipeline. We have 3 steps. Step 1, ingestion. You take your documents, PDFs, text files, database records and split them into chunks. Each chunk gets converted into a vector, a numerical representation of its meaning. Those vectors get stored in a vector database. Step 2 is retrieval. A user asks a question. That question also gets converted into a vector. The system searches the vector database for chunks that are semantically similar to the question. Not keyword matching, meaning matching. And step 3 is the generation. The most relevant chunks get added to the AI's context right before the model generates its response. The model now has the right information right in front of it and it answers based on that, not just from memory. This is LangChain's documentation. This diagram shows the full RAG pipeline. Document loading, splitting, embedding, retrieval, generation. Each step is modular. You can actually swap out components. Different vector stores, different embedding models, different retrievers. LangChain is a framework that handles the plumbing. Here's what the output looks like in practice. The user asks a question, the system retrieves 2 or 3 relevant chunks from the knowledge base, the model reads them and generates a grounded answer. Notice the AI cites where the information came from. That's a key advantage of RAG over pure generation. You can actually audit this. Here's something that a lot of people get wrong. They treat RAG and fine-tuning as interchangeable, but they are definitely not. Fine-tuning bakes knowledge into the model's weights. RAG keeps knowledge external and retrieves it dynamically. Fine-tuning is expensive, slow and static after training. RAG is cheap, fast, and updates the moment you update your documents. For most use cases, RAG is the right answer. Fine-tuning is for changing behavior, not adding facts. RAG does not make an AI smarter though. It gives the AI better information to work with, and that's something different. The model's reasoning is the same, the input is just better. RAG also fails if the retrieval fails. If the wrong chunks get pulled or no relevant chunks are found at all, the model either hallucinates or says it doesn't know. The quality of your retrieval system determines the quality of your answers. RAG is not a silver bullet, it's a pipeline and every step along the way can break. So, how do you make an AI answer questions about your internal data without fine-tuning anything? You build a RAG pipeline. Retrieve, inject, generate. The model doesn't need to know, it needs to be told at the right moment. RAG works by injecting information into the AI's context window, but there's a hard limit on how much can fit in that window. What happens when your documents are longer than what the model can process? What even is a context window and why does its size matter so much? The next video in this series will answer this. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it and learn all around AI agents in this series. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next video.